Hey y'all. Alright, there are many things that I could do a reading on at this point in time, but seeing as it's New Year's Eve, I felt since I've been seeing or have for quite some time seen so many different people, spiritual circles, conspiracy theorist circles, political circles, economic circles, whatever the fuck. They're all talking about 2024 being a big year. Me being me, I question it. I recently saw a video of, what was it, Truth Stream Media? You know, I still watch big channels that, talk about things, but I take it with a grain of salt. But they still posted actual, political people talking about 2024 being fucked. So, and also having watched Leave the World Behind, produced by the Obamas, it's kind of like, what you trying to say here? You know, we have a lot of predictive programming. We have had it for decades. So, what are they really trying to protect? Bug, if you fuck up my cards, just got her fixed yesterday, so she's locked in my room so she can't break her stitches, but of course, she's crawling over everything. If you jump down there and you break your stitches, I'm gonna isolate you in something small. Fucker. Where I'm at, the vet only comes 2 days a week, so. You better be careful, little fucker. Having a 9-month-old kitten locked in your room is. But okay. So, we've had predictive programming for quite some time. And having watched that really shitty movie, there is actually a lot of predictive programming in that, trying to prepare people for something. Okay, we have had predictive programming for decades. But now the government is now talking about 2024 being some kind of big thing. And we've had spiritual people talking about 2024 being a big year. So I felt, you know, I take everything with a grain of salt. Because everything has been taken over. Every aspect of human civilization, spirituality, politics, economics, just plain living. It's taken over by a certain energy. So most of us have felt that growing cyst that is about to fucking pop. And then you're gonna have to squeeze out all of the fucking ickiness. But is it really gonna happen in 2024? As we've been told for so long? All these spiritual people and all that shit? Like, oh, 2024 is the year. the WEF and all that shit, the WHO. What's really gonna happen? What are they really planning? Is this just predictive programming to get people to be fearful? Because it's sure working. My mind's like, let me think about that for a minute. So I asked my cards, what are these bastards planning for 2024? So let's see. Alright. Of course, Wisdom of the House of Knights with the Energy Oracle cards with the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. Alright, so we have the High Priestess of Fire with the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So what are these bastards planning for 2024? High Priestess of Fire. Burning rage and passion. Anger within the feminine. As you have not noticed with the feminist movement in the whole fucking alphabet soup bullshit, which really pisses me off that I can't go to the bathroom without a fucking man in a dress saying he's a woman. Yeah, that pisses me off. But I see anger rising within the feminine energy. It's not just women, but emasculated men. Just anger and no balance within that anger. So the next year is anger without balance. And with Ace of Wands, that's even more passion. That's even more that what you would usually think of as creativity, but I see it as stabbing the balance, breaking the balance. The anger is breaking the balance. It is destructive, and there will no longer be what many of us older people that have grown up in, certain things, it's no longer going to be, because the youth have been indoctrinated to believe a certain way that, non-binary, I'm not male or female, okay? Just suck my dick, dude. But I see this feminine energy breaking the mold and breaking the balance that is masculine, feminine, light, dark. It's just, it's broken. The system will be broken in 2024. Then we have Focus with the Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit. Focus. The passion of the people that understand have their arrows aimed. The people that get what's happening are ready But the rest of the people? See, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card in the deck. And they're like, yeah, this is what it is. I'm just gonna sit here and watch it. I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing and wait till I come to my place. Which becomes the Hermit, which I'm gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna hide away. So the people that are fighting are alone. Because the rest of the idiots that have listened to this bullshit are stuck on stupid. Normally you would see the Hermit as having wisdom, but no. In this line, the people that are fighting, that want truth, that want their own, I don't know, their own way of being, their own, I can't even say utopia. It's never gonna be a utopia in these days, but their own autonomy are going to be stifled by the idiots that are just, I'm just following the rules, I'm just doing what I'm doing, until they're cornered and enslaved and stuck nowhere. 2024 actually is going to be a year where people are going to lose their fucking faith because the mass majority of the population are stupid. They're just going along, just let's do what we're told until you're fucking alone and you starve to death. Okay, then we have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Fuck archangels, but 4th chakra, heart chakra, with the Knight of Wands and the 3 of Swords. What do these bastards have planned for 2024? The heart. They plan to break it. They plan to come in charging and fuck you up the ass. That's what they're planning. You think, sorry, spiritual people or religious people that think they're communing with angels is bullshit. But, the 4th chakra is the heart. So your love, your autonomy, your passion is going to be broken. They will try to break it swiftly and quickly. They are going to swoop in and fuck you. So I hope you're prepared. I really hope you're prepared. I hope you have a stock of food. I hope you have books. And you have, ways to survive and knowledge of things that might be useful in a fucked up world. Then we have honesty with rest and rejuvenation and the Knight of Cups. So what they have planned after all of this, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to be honest with yourself. You're gonna have to accept that they just fucked you. That as much as I'm cynical, that everything people are saying is true. That fire has just fucked you. So you need to keep your own fire burning. You need to keep your own heart open. You need to keep your faith in place To survive and rest, you need to keep that open, keep that flaring, and rejuvenate yourself for what is to come. To love, to support, to give. Because many people are going to be confused. Many people are going to be starving and unable to function in what's happening. All right. So, I don't live in the city. I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. So, it would be easy for me in my little village to survive because there's plenty of fucking animals. There's lots of shit around where I am to survive. I can eat fucking moss off the trees and survive, although it tastes like shit. But I would still survive. But people in the cities, I fear it's too late for you. You should have left a long time ago. But yeah, cities are where it's gonna be worst. So if you got family that's outside the city, you should think about leaving now. Because time is short. And the only way to survive is to find small communities. Small, tight communities. Because in the city, ain't nobody give a fuck about what anything's going on. Have you seen in the past fucking decade how many people have resorted to looting and robbing and raping? You think you're gonna survive in a city? No. Get the fuck out of the city. Find a small community. Learn some skills. Whether it be hunting, learning to make soap. Learn to make soap here. Goat milk soap. Pretty fucking good. Best soap I ever used. Learn skills that make you useful to a community so that you can ingratiate yourself in there and be useful so that you can survive. You can all make a trade-based system. You make something that other people don't know how to make so that you can trade with something you don't know how to make. Because all these fucking years we've been hearing about 2024 being fucked, this says, yes, it's gonna be really fucked. Predictive programming, man. It's coming. I take shit with a grain of salt, but my cards tell me we're fucked. So, don't want to be fucking negative, but there you go. Learn some fucking skills right now. Get the fuck out of cities. Get in a little village. And become a part of the community so that you're needed. So that when the hunters go hunt for the deer, you get dinner. Okay? Alright. Love y'all.